What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sammy, 2 times back, boys. With another banger reaction film, we're gonna get straight into it. We got this. Is Jalen Hurts the quarterback? The Ravens want Lamar Jackson to be. We're gonna get straight into it, man.
Hey, how are you? You know who you were watching last night in the Super Bowl? You were watching who Lamar Jackson was supposed to be. I mean,
What a take.
Jalen setting the Eagles up for a nice future. I like the kid.
What a
It's
take.
hard not to like.
What a take. Interesting. That, Lamar was that
They
for a
argue.
season. He just hasn't finished. He hasn't finished.
No.
But yes, Jalen Hurts, what you're saying, and thanks for the call. What an interesting take that is right there. Do you agree with it?
I kind of do.
I can see where he's coming from.
Well, what he's
do.
coming from, I think what he's
Well,
coming
also,
from is...
also too, Rich, the Ravens don't have Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown.
bingo. Bingo.
They have Dallas Goedert. Mark Andrews is one of the top tight ends in the league.
Correct.
They
Probably the
don't have that
third best tight end.
outside deep threat that we saw that Hurts took
And
advantage
anybody,
of this
Steve
year.
Smith will tell you, anybody will tell you, well, they're not going to get, like A.J. Brown didn't want to get traded to Baltimore, and Devontae Smith wouldn't want to get drafted to Baltimore because receivers in this offense aren't thrown to in that regard. But Lamar
But that had to do with Greg Roman and the
offense.
system that
But
they
Lamar-
decided to run there.
This is what Lamar had an MVP season in that system. It happened.
And didn't win a playoff game that year, though,
Well,
right?
that's...
So
Is that on Lamar? Is it? I just don't remember the year where he was the MVP. And
I don't know.
lost.
Mahomes, the Chiefs were supposed to be West End this year. Mahomes was MVP, and they just won the Super Bowl. So yeah, I mean, it kind of is on Lamar.
And what he's saying is like for a running, throwing quarterback, for a quarterback who's got a deep ball and has, who's got a terrific arm, but also a lethal run game that not only must be respected, but does lead to a passing game to be more open because you have to worry
account for his
about this
legs.
guy running on you, and it also opens up the run game. To see Hurts perform that way in a Super
I know. I do agree with you in the fact that Lamar Jackson hasn't been provided with the weapons Jalen Hurts has been provided with. But at the same time, you can say that that Jalen Hurts is the version of Lamar that the Ravens want out of Lamar. But like they said, Lamar hasn't finished due to
every
injuries.
level, where he's joining a list for rushing touchdowns with Terrell Davis, and then passing total yards and passer rating with Young and Montana in the same game. That's what the Ravens hope Lamar can be. But Lamar hasn't finished 2 years in a row. In a row. And Hurts got hurt in his shoulder, not his legs. And even with that hurt shoulder,
throwing bombs.
oh
last
my
night.
God! And
Bombs.
not just deep balls, but accurate
Yeah. Dropping dimes.
deep
Nice.
balls. So, what do you? If you're the Ravens trying to look for a new offensive coordinator, do you just take someone from the Philadelphia mindset and say go to work? Right?
Deep threat.
Wouldn't you want to do
Give
that?
him a
Because
receiver.
what's Philly's doing right now? Don't you think the Ravens can do that?
just seems like
they
they
just
need
need
to-
the weapons outside.
Right, they kind of need to change their philosophy from what they've done the last few years. Run, so run heavy.
But so are the Eagles.
Yeah, but the Eagles throw it deep.
Throw more.
They throw it
yeah.
deep. I mean,
Deep,
A.J.
baby.
Brown broke the Eagles' record for receiving yards this year. Like, they throw the deep ball.
Facts.
Devontae Smith, did he have 100 catches? Felt like it.
Devontae Smith last night had a hell of a night.
Also, Richie,
I got this number here. Hold on a second. He's the first player to ever have 100 or more receiving yards in both the college football national championship game and the Super Bowl. Became the third player in the Eagles franchise history to have 100 or more yards in the Super Bowl. T.O. and Corey Clement. How about that? A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, just the ninth pair of teammates in Super Bowl history to have 90 or more receiving yards in the Super Bowl.
Devontae Smith had 95 catches this year. 1,200.
Dude. Well, Ravens got to get those guys for
Yeah,
Lamar.
gotta get those guys. But they just need to change the scheme a little bit. Just a little more throwing the deep ball. A little more less run heavy.
Catch the Rich Eisen show every single day
Yeah.
on the...
What bro just said does make sense though. Give Lamar a deep threat. Because if I give him a deep threat, no excuses for the man after that. Give him a deep threat, a solid O-line, change your philosophy a little bit, pass the ball a little more. Even if you don't pass the ball a lot of it more, throw more deep balls. With that deep ball receiver, you need to go get a receiver. The Ravens are in need of an outside receiver. Like they said, they got their Dallas Goedert and Andrew, but they got no outside receivers, bro. I don't even know the name of their receivers. Feel me? Like, and that one, what was that one receiver? Marquise. He left because he wasn't getting the ball enough in Baltimore. So he went to the Cardinals with Kyler because he wasn't getting the ball enough in that offense, bro. I feel like they got to change that offensive philosophy. You have to pass the ball a little more, and if you're not going to pass the ball a little more, take more deep shots with your deep third receiver. They are in need of a receiver, but at the same time, we don't even know if Lamar's going to end up back in Baltimore next season. We'll see, bro. But, yeah, bro. Y'all comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Is Jalen Hurts the player that the Ravens want Lamar Jackson to be? Y'all comment down below and let me know, man. Drop a big like on this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that post notifications are on all so you're notified when I post all my videos, man. Besides that, big boy Sam 2 times. I'm gonna get up out of here. God bless everybody watching this video, man. If you ain't having a positive day, spread that positive energy, and I promise it's gonna come back to you, bro. Besides that, I'm gonna get up out of here. God bless y'all, man.